In this video, we'll look at how to use the bank questions to create a new assessment. To get started, from the main Schoology page, click Resources at the top and then Personal. Find the location where you'd like to save the assessment, and then click Add Resources, Add Test Quiz. Now we need to give it a name. We'll call this Chapter 1 Quiz. Choose your point value. We'll choose 10. And if you click the little I, you can add additional information that makes it easy to recognize what this quiz is later. You can choose the grade level, what kind of assessment it is, what the subject was when you created it. This makes it easy to go back and find things later. When you're done, click Submit. Clicking Add Question at the top gives us lots of choices. We can choose to add a true-false, multiple choice, ordering, short answer or essay, fill in the blank, matching. We can also add page breaks and text boxes. In our case, we're going to choose from Question Bank. We're going to choose individual questions, and then we're going to navigate to where we saved the bank in the previous video, Test Bank and Chapter 1. Clicking this gives us a preview of all of the questions in this bank. You can see that all the questions that we imported from ExamView in the last video are all here. Now we need to select the ones that we want to include in this assessment. We can also see the question type is shown on each question, along with a box that represents the point value. They're all blank right now. So I'm going to select some questions by choosing the check boxes. I'll speed this up really quick. Now I've selected my 10 questions, and I just click Add. Now I can see a preview of all the questions I've selected, including the number in the top right corner. And it looks like I've got a pretty good mix of different question types here. I can reorder questions by clicking Options and Reorder and clicking and dragging. I can also preview the assessment by clicking the Preview button and then Begin, and this is how it would appear to a student. So this is what the assessment looks like displayed on Schoology. You can see there are different question types, and they're all displayed on the same page by default. There are a lot of other options available though, so let's go up to the top, click Settings, and look at some of them. The first thing you'll see at the top is that there's an instruction box. Here you can write instructions to students. They'll see this at the beginning of their assessment, whether you print it out or they take the assessment online. So if we click Save Changes and then Preview, we can see that the instructions are displayed before the student begins. Going back to settings, it's possible to set a time limit for assessments. You can choose the number of attempts students are allowed. 1 is the standard, but you could do more. You can choose whether all of the questions are displayed between page breaks or one question is displayed per page. You can change the language on the keyboard. You can randomize the order of questions so that each student has a different assessment. You can allow question review so students can see their selections before they hit submit. You can make the assessment resumable, so any connection problems or battery problems on the Chromebooks, the student is able to log back in and finish their assessment. View submissions allows students to see the results of their test. No is the default. If yes is on, they'll be able to see what they chose and what they got right and wrong. If yes with correct answers is on, they'll be able to see what they got right and wrong and also see the correct answer. There are some options at the bottom to allow how many blank lines are printed when the test is actually printed out. To see what that would look like, click the print icon in the top right corner, select the page size and how to lay out the questions, and then click Print. This will open a new window which will give you a print preview. You can print the assessment from here. That covers how to make a quick assessment using bank questions. In the next videos, we'll look at how to create custom questions.